The greatest kickboxing show hits hard in Oklahoma City with Glory 18, Return to Glory. A night of knockouts headlined by the Glory lightweight title fight between ultra-aggressive karate master David Curia and kickboxing powerhouse Robin Poker Face Van Roosmalen. In their two previous meetings, Van Roosmalen emerged victorious, but now Curia has the belt. Will he give him the boost he needs to call Poker Face's bluff and change history? Curia took the belt in a colossal victory over Andy Risti. Across 5 rounds, he staged one of the greatest comebacks of all time as he knocked out his opponent with only seconds to go.
David Curia is your Glory lightweight champion!
David Curia's fight with Andy Risti was one of the most amazing fights I've ever seen.
Curia's resiliency paid off. He pushed forward, took momentum, took control of the fight.
That's top 2 or top 3 comebacks I've ever seen in person.
Van Roosmalen hates when a fight goes the distance, and coming off the back of a split decision victory over Marat Grigorian, he'll be looking to end this within the 5 rounds.
Van Roosmalen has the win over Curia, but yet Curia has the belt, so going in here, he does have the advantage over the win over him, but it's going to be a tough fight.
Curia has studied his previous fight with Van Roosmalen and thinks he knows the key to victory. But how much can you prepare against a man who has dynamite in both hands? One thing's for sure, underestimate Curia and you'll leave the ring horizontally. The big guns enter the ring for the light heavyweight contender tournament. In the 2 semifinals, U.S. Taekwondo and Muay Thai master Brian Collette faces off against Africa's #1 heavyweight boxer, Zach Mikasa. While Brazilian Muay Thai purist Stalo Cavallari tests his mettle against Congolese-German kickboxer Daniel Ilunga. 4 continents, 4 styles, and one thing in common: knockout power. Between them, they have 126 fights, with only 10 losses, 90 KO stoppages, and a monstrous combined KO ratio of 71%. When these men enter the ring, they'll unleash hell in their fight for a guaranteed shot at the light heavyweight title. In the co-headline event, the fighter everyone's talking about, American middleweight standout Wayne Barrett. Barrett aims to make the U.S. proud as he locks horns with difficult Dutchman Jason Vilnius. Barrett knows that a win against a Dutch-style kickboxer is just what he needs to get a step closer to a title shot.
Wayne Barrett is our winner!
With unpredictable fight finishers and trademark celebrations, Barrett is a fan favorite, but will that help him against the lethal and silent Vilnius? And in the Super Fight Series, Oklahoma's own Randy Boom Boom Blake aims to give the hometown crowd a night to remember and leave Virginia's Warren the Destroyer Thompson flat on the canvas. 10 brutal fights in one night. This is Glory 18, Return to Glory. Friday, November 7th, Grand Casino Event Center, Shawnee, Oklahoma. Buy your tickets now at grandboxoffice.com. Live on Spike, 9/8 Central. Don't miss it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Kickboxing fans worldwide turn their attention to the historical heart of Turkey, where Europe and Asia collide for the most explosive 4-man tournament in the history of the sport. As Glory Sports International, the world's premier kickboxing organization, proudly presents Glory 15 Istanbul, Ukul Arena, Istanbul. Are you ready for glory? Our 4-man tournament warriors share a combined 256 victories and a 71% knockout ratio. We get right to the first of our 2 semifinals.
Cassius Clay Cavallari.
Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Paulo Cassius Clay Cavallari. He is the reigning light heavyweight tournament champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyrone, King of the Ring, Paul.
The best of the best when it comes to kickboxing. 2 fights in one night. Vicious left hook to the body by Spong. Of course, coming into this fight with a heavy heart, dedicating it to his Uncle Martin and his childhood friend Tariq El Idrisi. There was a beautiful right hand behind the guard by the King of the Ring. Cavallari, known as Cassius Clay, and so far his glory career he has indeed floated like a butterfly and stung like a Brazilian bee.
Winner by unanimous decision, who now advances to the tournament final, Tyrone Spong!
So Tyrone Spong has done it. He records the victory over Saulo Cavallari, improves to 6-0, but more importantly, sets up one of the biggest rematches in kickboxing history against Gokhan Saki.
Meu nome é Saulo Cavallari, tenho 25 anos, sou de Curitiba, Brasil. No começo da minha carreira não foi nada fácil, porque eu venho da periferia e na periferia, no meu país aqui, é um lugar onde as pessoas passam um pouco de dificuldade. Quando criança passei algumas dificuldades. Uma coisa legal que existe é as pessoas se ajudam, assim, se eles não têm muito recurso, não existem recursos que eles tenham, dinheiro, assim, mas eles se cuidam, assim, se uma pessoa necessita de alguma coisa, não é o dinheiro que vai lá e vai suprir a necessidade deles, é a boa intenção, no caso, de poder estar ajudando mesmo o próximo, assim. Isso é uma coisa que eu acho lindo na periferia. Eu mesmo adoro a periferia, gosto de treinar na periferia, sinto mais vontade, mais força, fico mais forte quando eu estou na periferia, porque é um lugar onde eu sei que as coisas são de verdade mesmo. Eu passava muita dificuldade, mas eu sempre tive um sonho, né, que eu assistia lutas pela televisão, de ser um lutador. E a luta salvou a minha vida, porque hoje eu sou um grande lutador, tenho reconhecimento pelo que eu faço, e a luta me salvou, me tirou daquele meio que eu vivia e me trouxe um sonho de ser campeão do mundo, algo que me mantém vivo, né, que eu vivo por isso. Eu gosto de treinar ao ar livre porque eu gosto de sentir a vibração, a energia da natureza. Gosto também de estar aberto, porque quando eu me sinto fechado dentro de um ringue, eu tenho mais força, mais agressividade. Então eu gosto de procurar lugares abertos assim para me treinar. Desde o dia 14 que eu perdi a luta, que eu perdi o cinturão, a minha vida mudou. Ficou mais difícil as coisas pra mim e eu continuo vivo, mas eu tô atrás da glória. Dia 7 de novembro estarei em ação no Glória 18. Um recado para os meus adversários: estejam prontos, pois eu trarei a glória para o Brasil.
Two of the world's top light heavyweights clash in this tournament reserve bout. First to make his way to the glory ring, famous in Southeast Europe for his flying knees, kicks, and pure knockout power. Here is Andrei Stoica. His opponent comes to Istanbul, winner of 15 of his last 16 fights. It's Daniel Ilunga.
Good action here. They exchange punches and kicks. Loves using knee strikes, taking a page out of his trainer and mentor Remy Boshatsky's playbook. Oh, and down goes Stoica!
This fight ruled a technical knockout for your winner, Daniel Ilunga.
Yeah!
Whoa! I'm back. Now the people will see a new Daniel Ilunga every fight. I keep doing this.
That was a fantastic knockout.
Winner of 15 of his last 16 fights, it's Daniel Ilunga.
My name is Daniel Longa and I represent Germany and Congo. I was really happy to hear that I get into the tournament, but I was also surprised that I wasn't in the tournament before. I'm ranked #1, so who have to fight tournament except me? If I win the tournament, then I can confirm that I'm really the #1.
Daniel Ilunga!
95 kilogram is for sure the best, the star divisional. We can go fast, but we have also a lot of knockouts because the people are heavy enough to knock the people out, but also we can make really good technique, really good fight. Saulo is very aggressive. He doesn't have respect for nobody. He's go forward. That's what I like because it's a little bit like my fight style. He fight against Busidi. He knocked them out really hard. So he fights against Tyron Spong, making a really bad fight for him. But I am also another fighter. I will make for him a really bad fight, and he will probably make my bad fight. But I think every fight is different. I think one will go down. I hope he will go down, but it will be a war. I want to fight every good opponent, Saki also. For sure, Saki is very strong fighter. He won the tournament. I wasn't even in the tournament, so I think he's now the champ. I'm the #1, but he's above me because he has the belt. But I think we have to fight once. So then if he keep the title, then he's really the #1. I can say that my best technique, I think the one that I knock out a lot of people is my knee and also my right punch. If I combine, then someone has to go out. I will say definitely yes, I will win the tournament. I will go for knockout, first and second fight. So if it's happened, good. If it's not, I want to win the tournament. It doesn't matter how I will win, but I want to win. To all my fans, all my friends, all my family, thank you for supporting me. And watch Glory 18. Oosh.
Please welcome Brian the Lion Colette!
Coming up as a kid, I was in the streets, hanging with the wrong crowd, and my mother the next summer told me she's going to enroll me in martial arts.
I knew all along at the beginning that he was something special. In his amateur days, I told him that you are a treasure that has not been discovered.
Martial arts means proving my own philosophy and my own striking ability to others.
Down goes Thompson. Brian the Lion Colette picks up his 18th win via form of knockout.
I think when Casa fought in past Barry.
Uppercut knocks down Pat Barry!
That was in the Barry from the early K1 days. Taking nothing away from Moy Casa, he's a strong fighter. I just believe I'm a little quicker, I put my combinations better than Barry, and I'm more responsive. I'm mentally and physically prepared to win the tournament. Every fight in this tournament is dangerous. I just gotta be aware of that and keep my hands up, and I can give the fans a show for their money. I'm representing Norfolk, Virginia. I'm representing East Coast. I'm representing Eastern Academy, Dog Pound Gym. My family, my friends. Being the best in the world represents U.S. kickboxing. Glory 18, Moy Casa, be ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, now look at this man, Zach Moikasa. The most vicious puncher Africa's ever produced. Man, he's horrendous. He's tremendous. He's vicious. My name is Zach Moikasa. I was born in Kinshasa, in the Democratic Republic of Congo. My fighting style is vicious, brutal. Now, this is what I want you to understand. There is two sides to Africa. There is the Africa you see on TV, and then you get this Africa. I think boxing just happened. It was never something I wanted to do. What? And people hit me in my face? No, hell no, I didn't want that. My destiny said that I had to inspire people in some ways. I had to become a professional boxer. I had to become a champion.
Everyone thought he was the underdog. He was about 10 kilograms lighter than the guy, fighting a UFC veteran, and he came out strong, guns blazing. The guy tried, took his time, and when the time was right, he knocked him out.
Everybody thought I was going to lose. They didn't give me credit. They thought, he's a boxer. Who's this guy from Africa? The world has a tendency to underestimate people they've never seen on the US TV. It's just basic. I'm a warrior. I'm a brutal fighter. We're in for a real fight.
Really? Come on. I pity the guy he's going to fight against, you know? I mean, they must just forget about it. When he's in the ring and I'm holding pads for him and he's on the grind and he's just going at it, I have to be careful because you just never know, because I mean, the other day he nearly took my head off.
I'm here to make my presence felt. They're feeling it already. I'm coming. Yes, I've been hit very hard many times before. But if you look at the past very fight, you will see that he caught me with a vicious high kick. I managed to weather the storm and get my composure back and get back to the fight. I think I can do fairly good. I'm now the All-African Heavyweight Champion. It's a very good moment in my career at the moment. I love glory. I just want to create mayhem. I believe the fight fans love it. I want to give them what they pay for. I want to give them something exciting, something to talk about. I want to create mayhem in glory. My strategy against Brian Collette. We fighters. We're gonna fight.
5 rounds for the Glory Lightweight Championship of the world. 1 belt, 1 champion. David Kiria versus Andy Risti.
David Kiria's fight with Andy Risti at Glory 40 in Zagreb was one of the most amazing fights I've ever seen.
Risti was hurting him badly, but slowly over the course of the fight, he managed to stay in and stay in and stay in.
The fact that it was a title fight, you had the 4th and 5th championship rounds, and Kiria's resiliency paid off. He pushed forward, took momentum, took control of the fight.
Despite having a swollen eye, sure hurting in all parts of his upper and lower body, still had the presence of mind and the wherewithal to go on the attack.
It's like, David Kiria lands a couple big shots. Andy Risti is in trouble.
Definitely the most amazing comeback that I've ever seen. It was like a Rocky movie. You couldn't have scripted something like that if you tried.
Andy Risti falls down. David Kiria is your Glory Lightweight Champion.
That's top 2 or top 3 comebacks I've ever seen in person.
To witness that firsthand ringside, it was amazing. It was an incredible atmosphere, an incredible performance, and a huge night of kickboxing.
The title was so important for David. You know, he's working for a couple of years now, and his dream as a young boy, poor boy from Georgia, you know, working himself up to a champion. I think he was emotional because he reached his goal.
If I was 9 did I start training. From this day I had my dream. But in 26 age it came true.
Good job, man. And how does it feel?
I'm happy. I cannot explain. I'm very happy. I don't remember what happened hours ago. I know I have my belt and it's my own and I'm happy.
Actually, my country, my friends, the karate fans, everybody was excited. It was very good, positive in my life that people was happy. I heard only the good things from the people. When I came to my country, in the airport, I saw many television, many people, friends, fans, just like surprise for me. It was good, it was good. In Georgia, everybody knows me now, almost. And also the glory. And it gives me more power, and I know I wanted to be a champion and now I want to be a champion for people, for my fans, for my family, friends, country. I want to make proud everybody.
Robbie Bruce Mallon is one of the more aggressive fighters at 155, super tough. Got past David Curia in the Glory 12 tournament back in November of last year. Van Roosmalen, interesting enough, has the win over Curie, but yet Curia has the belt. So going in here, he does have the advantage over the win over him at Glory 12, but it's going to be a tough fight.
I was a better fighter in both fights. After the first fight, when we were going to New York for the second fight, they also say, I wasn't experienced that time, I changed a lot, and at this time I'm going to beat him for sure. But it also didn't work out so for him, so I think this time it's going to be the same.
You talk to Roosmalen, he's a very straightforward guy. He is there just to punish, you know. It's just a Dutch style that he has. I mean, he exemplifies it in everything that he does. Opening bell, low kicks, constant, high volume, heavy shots, not necessarily working a lot behind the jab, but going to the body, throwing uppercuts, overhand rights, setting up the high kick. I mean, he really just is a constant attacker. And he has the ability to do that over long stretches of a fight. That he's had success with David is important. But again, I think David is in a new stage of his career. And, you know, not that I'm saying that Roosmalen can't do it over 5 rounds, but I think that the 5-round issue here for Curia in this new stage in his development is so critical. It's a different kind of fight. It's a different David Curia. Roosmalen deserves all the credit he has earned for beating him already, but I would expect a very different fight this time, not again, especially in that 4th and 5th round.
It's a very unique situation for David Curia because he has 2 losses to Robbie Van Roosmalen on his record, yet he's the lightweight champion of Glory. So I think it puts extra pressure on him because he's going to want to get that win over Van Roosmalen. And also, this is his first title defense.
Say that he's better than me, but I'm world champion. So I beat the people, guy who beat Robin. So this is how it is in a top sport. You know, when you are at the top, you have to expect everything.
I think the key to beat David Curia is to keep pressure. Don't let him fight his fight. Be explosive, good boxing with good kicks.
These are both really high pressure, forward pressure fighters. I don't know who's going to be the first to take a backward step. I don't know if either one of them will even take a backward step. It might be a case of 2 guys meet in the middle and the fight might as well be taking place in a phone booth. If ever you got what they call a phone booth fight, this is it.
This gym is very old. I do this in the past with my brother-in-law, also with Khalid Lazar. He's passed away 3 years ago. He had cancer in the stomach. He told me before he died, please, the gym never stop. The first time he put on gloves, he was 3 years old, was in this gym, and he picked up some old gloves from the bottom and he put them on. The right one on the left one and the left one on the right one. It was wrong, but it was really funny. And that's when it started for Robin. He started to train, but only on the pads. His first fight was when he was 5 years old.
Iedereen doet kickboksen van onze familie, iedereen is mee begonnen. We hebben onze vader zien groeien tot goede kickbokser. Toen is Romy begonnen. En toen heb ik hen allebei mogen bewonderen. En toen heb ik gekozen voor het kickboksen. We mochten ook kiezen voor andere sporten, maar ja, ik zeg maar, we zijn geboren om te kickboksen. Het zit in ons bloed.
Welkom in de maat. Floyd. My dad, he has a lot of dogs. Yeah, we grown up with it, with the dogs. Now we have 4 in the house. Outside the house, I think my dad got like 8 dogs somewhere else. Yes, now I'm on diet because I have to lose some kilos. So I always cook my food myself. All my mom does it. I like living at home. I'm a real mother's child. So my mom, she does everything for me and I for my mom. But sometimes it's also difficult because when I want to be alone or something, I just want not rest. Everybody is around me, so it's two parts, good parts and bad.
Als gezin zijnde, wij leven al sinds Robin een kleine jongen was. Ja, proberen toch het hoogst haalbare uit hem te halen. Ja, en ik ga er vanuit de Glory wereldtitel is denk ik wel het hoogste wat je kan bereiken in de kickboksen. Voor mij, en daar traint je heel zijn leven al voor en wij leven er allemaal naartoe. Kijk, onderlinge stress, dat begint nou ook allemaal en onder elkaar een beetje kibbig, maar dan komt, die wereldtitel die zit eraan te komen. En ja, voor hem is dat zo belangrijk en voor ons allemaal eigenlijk, maar hij moet het doen.
Voor mij is dit denk ik een van mijn belangrijkste partijen, dat nou ja, de wereldtitel op het spel staat. Okay. Dat is eigenlijk het enige wat ik wil zijn. Ik vind hier Kyria een fijn tegenstander. Ik hou niet zo van die pentikkers en weglopers en die Kyria die komt gewoon om te vechten. Dus ik vind het fijn om zo'n tegenstander te
hebben. One punch, one hook, Ushiro Mwashiki. I'm a karateka from origin. I try to implement my karate into the kickboxing. Full contact karate are tough guys, you know, without shin protection, without gloves and that kind of things. So that's mostly the basic of fighters like Sammy and like David also. That's disciplined and that kind of things. And technically it's also the kicking, what I'm trying to bring in the kickboxing.
I have karate background and I have more than 200 fights in karate. I know how hard is it. It's like kickboxing and it's maybe more difficult because, or maybe more hard. That's why I'm a little different than others because I don't know what is due up. Even if I am broke, I don't stop because that's what karate gives me. The strong heart to go and keep in the top.
David is a very pleasant guy to work with, you know. He's very dedicated to his sport. He's a guy who keeps going. It's you can't stop him. Also with training, I sometimes try to drag him out, but it's very difficult with him. This guy doesn't stop. He lives in Georgia. Around 2 months before the fight, he comes with his Georgian trainer, that's Bacho, who's also a karate guy. Together with Bacho, I'm preparing him for these matches.
I rent this place. All second floor is mine. Only there is a small rooms, but it's okay for me. And this is a good place for me for preparation. It's best because 7 years I'm coming here, so it's everything in me already. I feel everything here. I like this town also. I like this gym. I like this place. That's how I do in Holland actually. But in Georgia I have 10 times bigger house than here. I only come for preparation here, so this is enough for me. I don't want luxury life. I want luxury training.
I know him for 2 years. Yes, I met him in the gym here in Zuid-Laren, and since then, we got a relation. I like his character. He's very sweet and a very good person for his family, for his friends. He has a lot of friends, and I liked his how he is with people. Yes, I like how he's with me, of course. And yeah, I like everything about David.
It's me.
It's cold outside. It's hard to survive. I'm always fighting just to stay alive. It's hard to survive.
Defending the belt is very different to wanting to challenge for either the vacant belt or challenging the champion. He is the champion. He's trained as the champion. And the guy who's coming to face him this time has beaten him twice. He wants revenge as well. He wants revenge for those 2 defeats. So he will be ultra motivated. It wouldn't surprise me to see him do the same thing as he did against Risty.
I don't know Robin with 5 rounds, but I know myself with 5 rounds, so I will not go down, I will go up every round. So if my opponent can handle it, it's good. It will be good for him, but I will try to put down him.
If it's 3 rounds, 5 rounds or 10 rounds, for me it doesn't matter. You win fights on technique, on strategy, on strength, on everything together, not only with conditioning. So I think I just am a better fighter.
It will be a very exciting fight. It will be like a war. So he is right in this. But it's all about fight plans, how we make.
I think my fight against Gia is going to be a high-packed, explosive fight. Because I don't want to win on a decision. I want to finish the fight.
You are absolutely 100% certain to see an action-packed, fast-paced, exhilarating fight between 2 guys who are coming to knock each other out. They're not coming to play a game, they're not coming to score points, they are coming to finish.